Hey Pisces, and welcome back to Cappy Cove. This is going to be y'all's general reading for May 2019. This is for those who have Pisces and their sun, their moon, and their rising. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. And the first card that y'all have is the Werewolf, which is exploring wildness. And then the second one you have is scrying and your intuition. So the first thing I'm picking up here is there's almost like an emotional internal battle with y'all. I feel like a lot of you are going to be very much in your water element for the month of May. And I'm seeing that there's a lot of, I feel like it's almost like emotional baggage. I feel like there's a lot of emotions that need to be worked out. And I'm also getting the sense that y'all have like a specific situation that y'all are kind of wanting some clarity on. I'm seeing some of you may be getting into some of you may actually be starting to read tarot. Some of you may actually need to start scrying and learning how to do this. I feel like this overall I feel like overall though there's like this spiritual connection that y'all are having, or you're getting more into different spiritual things. I'm also seeing a lot of astral projection here as well. I see that here with the werewolf card that y'all are like needing to this is really an internal battle. I feel like y'all are internally like struggling with yourselves and possibly with your spirituality or with your creativity. There's just like a part of you inside that needs to come out and break free. And for whatever reason, y'all are struggling with this. And I'm going to see in the cards here in a minute and see if something pulls up. I feel like a lot of you would benefit from going out into like nature and spending more time outdoors and staying away from trying to get off the technology some. Like there's like a need here to take almost like a social media break. There's also a need here to make yourselves like to sit with yourselves, be with yourself. I'm really getting a heavy presence for meditation. Like some of you really need to spend time meditating, and some of you may get your answers and clarity through meditation as well, but I'm getting a real strong heavy presence here for meditation. I also feel like a lot of y'all are going to be highly intuitive this month. I'm sensing a lot of intuition coming out. Either you're going to be working more into your, like, let's say magical skills, or working more into your developing your intuition, or you may be struggling with this in general. Maybe you were really intuitive at one point and you kind of lost way with that and became more like in the day-to-day physical world. But let's take a look at the cards here and see what they say. So the first card that y'all have is the Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, the overall energy here for May is going to be releasing yourself and freeing yourself of trapped thoughts and ideas, anything that was holding you back. This is a time to start breaking free from. Nice. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. I like that. Five of Swords. Okay, so we got some conflict here. Six of Swords. Some struggles, and Queen of Cups. There's that emotion. Two of Wands. Y'all got a big decision coming up too. And Seven of Hazards. Okay. So, like I said, with this Eight of Swords right here in reverse, I'm feeling like this is you trying to break out of yourself. Like, it's interesting too, because if you actually look at this card in the upright, like, notice how he's caged in his own body, okay? Like, he's inside of a body and he's caged in. This is the month where y'all need to break out of this. This is the time to break free from whatever is holding you back. This could be anything from mental thoughts. This can be from maybe you need to spiritually break free, like, or like I keep getting that somebody needs to like come out and astral project. Like somebody's trying to astral project here. I keep getting that really strong. But this is overall you just being able to break out of your own thought patterns and out of yourself. And I feel like when you break out of this, there's going to be new things that come. Like I feel like there's going to be new opportunities here. This could be anything from relationships. This could be work, career. I'm feeling like for those who have travel coming up with the Six of Swords reversed, there could be some delays here. But I do see a lot of new opportunities, and I think the biggest obstacle you're going to have is whether or not this month, like if you're going to take these new opportunities or not. I also feel like there is someone here that's going to have an issue with a relationship if they want to leave a relationship and enter to another relationship, almost like kind of choosing between two people. But I do feel like from the past, like I feel like there's something that y'all are still holding on to from the past, and y'all are still having a lot of trouble with that. I'm also getting a really strong masculine energy here. Like I'm picking up a heavy, heavy, heavy masculine energy. Some of you could be having issues when it comes to like your parents, or if your parents may be having issues that you're having to help them and sort through. But I'm seeing like your parents are going to be playing, like your mother or father figure are going to play a heavy role this month too in your life. Some of you may be going to them to get help with stuff. Some of them might be what's causing the conflict in your life. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of stuff here with parents. I'm also seeing some that have issues with their parents that need to be worked through from the past also. Some of you may be moving from your parents, like moving out. I'm seeing that the overall advice from Spirit for the whole month of May, though, is to have patience. There's like a really big need here to be able to have patience and trust in the way things are playing out. Even though you are right here with this Two of Wands, you're going to have a decision that needs to be made. And I feel like whatever this decision is going to be around something new here. I definitely feel like there's going to be some type of opportunity that comes up, or a relationship opportunity or a career opportunity. Something's going to come up and you are going to have to make a decision. And I feel like either you're going to stay stuck in the past. I really feel like your decisions are you're going to stay stuck where you are and dealing with what you're dealing with, or you're going to take this opportunity and there's going to be struggle and conflict and a lot of hard work with it. So I kind of feel like it's like, either way you go, there's going to be some type of like situation that's going to have to be dealt with. But I keep getting this like overall sense of like it's going to be okay either way it goes, because if you notice, y'all don't have any major arc kind of cards here. So for a lot of you, this is all very much just what you want, like how you want to see things, how you want to live things, what you want for your life. I think it's going to come down really to what makes you happy, what it is you really love, and what it is you really want out of life. So when you're making decisions that are that involve other people and business, you got to really do what feels right for you. I'm also seeing here that some of you may also be having children. There could be a pregnancy here coming up too. Somebody might find out about someone being pregnant. Some of you may be beating yourself up for something also in the past, like you made a mistake or made a wrong choice in something. I feel like a lot of you also need to do a lot of healing. There's like a really big thing here with healing and cleansing, and especially for those who are going to be doing more like spiritual and magical practices and everything. Like there needs to be a lot of healing here and grounding here, and I'm getting a lot of you having issues that revolve mainly around like the heart and the root chakra. A lot of y'all's foundation isn't set right. I feel like also a lot of you need to really step into your own truth. And I'm feeling like if you're not spiritually, like if your intuition is basically not like as elevated as it used to be, you really need to cleanse yourself and get out of the old patterns that you've been attached to in order to break through that and redevelop those skills more. And for those where it's doing really, really good, there's a message here that you need to do the opposite, where it's like you kind of need to ground yourself a little bit more. So I hope that makes a lot of sense to y'all, Pisces. But let me see if there's anything else here real quick. When it comes to, especially with this card right here, when it comes to needing a clear answer on something, which is what I was picking up, if you need a clear answer on something, the answer is within you, okay? Like, I want y'all to understand, the answer is within you. You have the answer to whatever it is you want to know, and I feel like this is going to be something, like, once again, with the intuition. You know the answer. It's just a matter of being able to really sit in silence and get the answer for yourself. So once again, and that's also with the overall message Spirit has, having patience. So have the patience, meditate, sit, do what you got to do. The answer is going to come to you though, and make sure you kind of keep everything like, try to keep everything in a balance. Don't lean one too far one way like spiritually and then not be connected to the, like don't be not grounded. So you need to like have a balance between grounding and your spiritual area as well. Hope that makes sense. I'm gonna leave it there. Bye, Pisces.